Imagine this, you're finally making headway on that important project. Your fingers dance across the keyboard, thoughts flowing effortlessly. Suddenly a notification pops up on your screen. A news alert, an email, a text from a friend. Your concentration shatters, your train of thought derailed. You glance at the notification, your mind already pulled in a dozen different directions. Sound familiar? We live in an age of constant distraction. Our phones buzz with notifications, our inboxes overflow with emails, and social media beckons us with endless streams of information. It's no wonder that many of us struggle to stay focused and get meaningful work done. But there's hope. By understanding the insidious nature of distractions and implementing practical strategies, we can reclaim our focus and unlock our true potential. The first step is acknowledging the problem. Distractions aren't just minor annoyances, they are productivity killers. They fragment our attention, making it difficult to think deeply and produce high-quality work. Each interruption, no matter how small, comes at a cost. Distractions don't just steal time, they kill focus. Imagine trying to solve a complex math problem while someone constantly interrupts you with trivia. You might eventually find the answer, but it will take significantly longer and require far more mental energy. The same principle applies to any task that demands focus. Each time we switch our attention, our brain has to reorient itself, loading the context of the new task. This context switching comes at a cognitive cost, reducing our overall efficiency and increasing the likelihood of errors. This constant state of partial attention leaves us feeling drained, scattered, and ultimately, less productive. Furthermore, distractions often lead to procrastination and decision fatigue. When we're bombarded with stimuli, it becomes challenging to prioritize tasks and make clear-headed decisions. We end up putting off important work in favor of easier, more immediately gratifying distractions. To combat the insidious creep of distractions, we need to cultivate clarity. This means having a clear understanding of our goals and priorities and creating an environment that supports focus. As productivity expert J. Martin Kohe emphasizes, clarity precedes mastery. Without a clear vision of what we want to achieve, we become susceptible to the whims of our environment and the endless demands of the digital age. A focused environment is crucial for deep work. This doesn't necessarily mean a silent room devoid of any stimulation. For some, a bustling coffee shop might be the perfect setting. The key is to identify and eliminate distractions that pull us away from the task at hand. This might involve silencing our phones, closing unnecessary browser tabs, or creating physical boundaries between our workspace and potential distractions. The first step to reclaiming your focus is to identify your personal distraction demons. What are the main culprits that derail your concentration? Is it social media, email, or the constant urge to check the news? Once you've pinpointed your distractions, you can start to develop strategies to manage them. Start by keeping a distraction log for a few days. Note down every time you get interrupted or find yourself drifting away from your work. This will give you valuable insights into your distraction patterns and help you identify areas for improvement. Next, analyze your environment. Are there any physical distractions that you can eliminate? Is your workspace cluttered and disorganized? Creating a clean and organized environment can significantly reduce visual distractions and promote a sense of calm and focus. Productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Once you've identified your distractions, you can start prioritizing your tasks and allocating your time accordingly. This means saying no to distractions that don't align with your goals and creating space for the work that truly matters. The Eisenhower Matrix, a popular prioritization tool, can be helpful in this regard. It involves categorizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. By focusing on the important but not urgent tasks, we can make significant progress on our goals without feeling constantly overwhelmed. Remember, every time you say yes to a distraction, you're saying no to something else. Are you willing to sacrifice your goals and aspirations to the fleeting allure of the latest notification? By prioritizing your time and attention, you can break free from the tyranny of the urgent and focus on what truly matters. One of the most effective ways to reclaim your focus is to create protected time blocks for deep work. During these periods, commit to being fully present and engaged with the task at hand. Silence your phone, close your inbox, and let your colleagues know that you're unavailable. These focus blocks don't have to be long. Even 30 minutes of uninterrupted work can be incredibly productive. The key is to schedule these blocks consistently and treat them with the same importance as any other appointment. Consider using visual cues to signal to yourself and others that you're in a focused work mode. This could be as simple as closing your office door, putting on noise-canceling headphones, or placing a Do Not Disturb sign on your desk. Over time, these cues will help you transition into a state of deep focus more easily. Learning to say no is crucial for protecting your focus and achieving your goals. This applies to both external distractions, such as requests for meetings or favors, and internal distractions, like the urge to check your phone or browse social media. When someone requests your time or attention, take a moment to consider whether it aligns with your priorities. If not, politely decline or suggest an alternative time. It's okay to be protective of your time and energy. Remember, every yes to a distraction is a no to something else. Every time you check your phone during a focused work session, you're saying no to the opportunity to make meaningful progress on your goals. By learning to say no strategically, you create space for the things that truly matter. Reclaiming your focus isn't about becoming a productivity machine or eliminating all distractions from your life. It's about making conscious choices about where you direct your attention and creating an environment that supports your goals. Start small. Choose one distraction to eliminate this week and observe the impact it has on your focus and productivity. Maybe it's silencing your phone notifications during work hours, implementing a no email before noon policy, or designating specific times for checking social media. The key is to find what works for you and gradually build habits that support your focus and well-being. Remember, focus is a muscle that needs to be trained. The more we practice being present and engaged, the easier it becomes to resist distractions and achieve a state of deep focus. We live in a world that constantly competes for our attention, but we don't have to be slaves to the tyranny of the urgent. By understanding the insidious nature of distractions and implementing practical strategies, we can reclaim our focus and unlock our true potential. Choose to be present. Choose to be intentional with your time and attention. Choose to focus on the work that matters. The freedom and clarity that come with a focused mind are well worth the effort. This week I challenge you to identify one distraction that's holding you back and commit to eliminating it. Take control of your attention and watch your productivity and well-being soar.